Leyla, are you ready to go outside? All right, come on, let's do it. Let's do it, Leyla girl. Come on, Apollo. Let's go outside. Up, don't jump. Down, down, down. Hey, fam. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let me get down here and grab their water. Oh, boy. Bending down is still a fun time for me. Peter's in the chat. Hi, Peter. Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. Welcome back to you as well, Peter. And I see Jens is in the chat. Here we are again. Mr. Steven, Apollo, and Leyla. Hi, Jens. Thank you for the white hearts, the crowns, your comments. And Luann is in here as well. Hi, Luann. Hello, 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 hello. Long time no see, everybody. Do you like my pun for the title? Back in business, but I'm proud of myself for that one. Alicia is here. Hi, Alicia. And Mark Crow is in the chat. Hello, Stephen and the Poopers. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you had a great last couple of hours in our time apart. Jen said, I will BRB. Sounds good, Jens. See ya in a moment. Luann said, hi, Jens. Mark Crow said, hello, Stephen, Apollo, and Leyla. Oh, hi, Mark. Hello, everyone. Is that some blue sky I see? In the midst of all of these clouds and rains, is the sun going to poke out here on the double dose for the king and queen? Alicia said, hi to all. Tap, tap, tap. Send the likes our way. Let's hit double digits here super duper quick. We are at 6 already, so we're doing great. Peter said, just need to brush my teeth, Stephen. Be a minute. No worries at all, Peter. We'll be here when you get back. No problem. How is everybody's day going? I hope your Tuesday is going well. My back is still hurting a bit, but it's feeling better than it did this morning and yesterday, so that's a plus. We will look on the bright side, right, Leyla? Oh boy, did we just hit double digits already? Thank you, everyone. I think we did, Leyla girl. Alicia said, it sure is. Yes, the sun just popped out. It is shining upon us here, Apollo. Leyla girl. "21 amazing people are tuning into the stream already." Alicia said, went for Auntie. Where is Auntie Ruth? I'm sure she'll be here any second. Now, let's take a look at the pool today. I think someone forgot to turn off the hose, and it might have overflown, which is no bueno. So let's take a peek. No poll. Should I do the same poll as the first part 1 stream today? What was it? I have to wrap my memory. Dorinda's in the chat. It doesn't look like the water is too overflowing. It's not that bad. It's basically just below the brick, but that's not that bad. I think we're okay. We avoided disaster. Alicia said, didn't you check the water yesterday, Stephen? Yeah, but Alicia, we got to put the hose on every day because we lose like 6 inches of water per day. So it's like an everyday thing. Mark Crow said, hello, Dorinda. Jen said, I'm back, but can't stay for long. All right. All right, all right. We'll enjoy the time we get here today with Jens and King Thor. Dorinda said, hello, Mark. Hope you are well. Apollo. Leyla. Does anybody remember what our poll was from stream 1? I'm drawing a blank. Oh my gosh, I just stepped in mud. Oh, it's hot out with the sun popping out. It was chilly, really chilly this morning, but it's like a totally different day now. Alicia said, me too, Jen. So much going on. Double white hearts. Sometimes being busy is good though, right? Is it a good kind of busy or a bad kind of busy? Mark said, yes, I am great. And you? The puppies are ready to run, 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 run. Alicia said, just wanted to leave some love for the best fur babies. Thank you, Alicia. Dorinda said, Mark, doing well, sweetie. If anybody hasn't checked out our most recent short, it is a clip from the first ever live stream on our channel. We've come a long way. Shout out to Luann. She's the one who reminded me to go check it out. She was like, I tuned into your first stream ever, and wow. You've come a long way. So I went back there and I got a moment from it and made it a clip. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Jens. Thank you. All right, now I can start the poll. The dog trainer poll. Did you train your dog yourself or use a dog trainer? I'll change up the answers though. Myself, dog trainer, and then my dog's not trained. All right, the poll has been set. You can now go ahead and vote for what you like. Alicia said, no bueno. No bueno, Apollo. Oh, I might even have to take off my jacket. Three votes already in the poll, 11 likes on the stream. Now 5 votes on the poll. Someone voted for my dog's not trained, LOL. Couldn't be King Thor. Must be somebody else in the chat. Alicia, the dog question works for ferrets too. Although I don't know if there is ferret trainers. Or if anybody's watching that has a pet besides a dog. You can insert animal here instead of dog. Leyla, stop eating the grass. Wow, it's really, really wet over here. Oh, Apollo sees a squirrel. Oh boy. Be careful, squirrel. That squirrel almost was lunch. That squirrel was playing Russian roulette, huh, buddy? Big City and Alicia have joined in. The trio is here. Hello, everyone. Ah, Ruth is here. Sorry, Jens, did I delete a message of yours? Hello, Ruth. I don't think you did. I don't see a deleted message. If you did, sorry, Jens. We apologize. But I think we're all good. Jen said, you don't like me anymore? What have I done to you, Ruth? JK, JK, JK. JK. Ah, Peter's back from brushing his teeth. We got a Leyla loaf. Peter said, I like you, Jens. Don't you worry. Ruth said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, Jen sent a link in the chat. Check out the new short from today. First live stream ever. Thank you, Jens. If anybody's curious, you could click on that link and go check out the vid. It's pretty quick, so you could hop right back in if you want. Big City said it's okay. He was picking on me last night, Jens. Oh no, Mr. Jens, you were picking on Alicia? Shame, shame. Peter said hi, Big City, and Ruth said hello to Luann. Jens, thank you for the link. I'm not too mobile today, as my back has stiffened up. If you guys didn't hear the story of what happened, I was lifting quite heavy rocks at my Uncle Ronnie's, and nothing got hurt off the bat, but then I went to basketball, and I must have jumped the wrong way, and my entire back was like, it completely froze up on me. So today I am immobile. So we're doing our best. Big City said, hi, Auntie, not staying too long. If you're someone who's new and you just popped into the stream and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, definitely do so if you want to see more puppy content in the future of the King and Queen, Apollo and Leyla. Shall we let out the chickens here on this fine double dose we have going on? We shall. Let's go do it. Peter said, I'm up to my neck in the plant's tendrils now, Stephen. I shall sink into the plant shortly. Amazing, Peter. Bedtime awaits. Jen said, a little reminder for tomorrow. Mark, his cute pup, will turn 3 years old. Happy birthday, Knuckles. Oh my gosh. Knuckles' birthday is on the same day as my mom. That's crazy. Knuckles and Mrs. Mom of Apollo and Leyla, Joanne, will both celebrate their birthdays on the stream. GT is back in the chat. I was wondering where this live stream was. Was YouTube hiding it on you, GT? Well, I'm glad you found us. Welcome into the live. We said at least you're here for a little while, Alicia. All right, pups, let's let out the chickens. Come on. Come on. Let's let out the chickies. Jen said, Joanne, happy early birthday. Thank you, Jens. Thank you, thank you. Come here, Mr. Fabio and Mr. Oh my, wait. Apollo, hey, what are these chickens doing out? They must have slipped through the door, wow. Oh boy, that's a problem. They must be able to slip through that little crack. Wow, I wonder how long they've been out. Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on, chickies. Wow, good thing Apollo and Leyla weren't like caught off guard by them. Could have been no bueno. Good puppies. Good puppies. Here comes Fabio and his bunch. Apollo, come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Alicia said, I'm going to watch later. I have to go now, but everyone enjoy the rest of this awesome live and tap, tap, tap. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for the white hearts. Thank you for hanging out while you could. We appreciate it. Hopefully you have an amazing rest of your Tuesday, you and Kimchi, and we'll catch you on another stream very soon, I'm sure. Ruth said you shouldn't try to do so much in one day. Too much strain on your back. Am I really doing all that much? Do you think this is too much, Ruth? Just walking around? I don't know how to sit still. I get bored. Peter said, hi, chickies. There's Fabio and his brood. I'm gonna have fun tonight. I think after the stream, I'm gonna walk up close to Fabio and Mr. Magoo and snap some good photos, and we'll make a nice custom emoji for each of our chickies. Wow, I gotta tell my mom that those little chickens were out though, from the jump. Jen said, "Where is everybody?" I don't know, Jens. Seems like a bit of a low-key stream today. But that's all right. That's all right. Now we all just get to have a nice classic A&L fam chat with all of the OGs. Ruth said, "See you soon, Alicia. A kiss for kimchi as you leave the stream today." Jen said, "Put one of the bins in front of the door so they can't escape in the future." Good idea. I gotta like make sure there's no crack in it in that door. Yeah, I'll make sure so that it's weighted on the outside then. Ooh, watch the wall. Watch your face on the wall. We still have 2 really teeny tiny baby chickens in the basement. So we have 2 sets of like new chickens. 3 that are now, I guess they're like fully in the coop now, and then 2 that are in the basement. Let's check in on the grass. How's it looking? How is it looking? It got a lot of rain today, so it's probably happy. All right, everybody, we need to hit 20 total likes here on this double dose. I think we're just 4 away now. Help us out if you haven't double tapped your phone yet. Let's hit 20 likes before 30 minutes. We got 13 minutes to do so. I think we could do it. Bruce said, "What you were doing yesterday," I meant. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't think it's happening, Jens. BJ said, "Hi, everybody. I was out buying gasoline for the riding lawnmower." Ooh. Have fun, BJ. Have fun. You get to go on your riding lawnmower later today, maybe? I'm assuming you want to cut your lawn if you're buying some more gas. Ruth said, "You know that, Jens?" How does Jens know that? I thought that was an insider secret. Ruth said, "Hi, BJ." Mark Crow sent a bunch of white hearts in the chat. No, not a B-Day surprise. Not happening anymore, I'm pretty sure. BJ said, "I love my lawn tractor. I will mow tomorrow or the next day." Almost time for me to mow the front lawn. I guess I should wait like a day or 2 with my back situation, but maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Ruth said, "Not now, it isn't." LOL. It's okay. It doesn't need to be a secret anymore because I do not think it's going to happen. BJ said, "I have a cart for behind the lawn tractor so I can pull around the bark soil if need be." Very cool. Ruth said, "No, I don't think it was a surprise for Mom." No, it was going to be a surprise for the A&L fam. You're right, Ruth. Mom was the leader of it. If it was up to her, we would have had it already. Him. Peter says, "Stephen, while I was at work one week, one of my friends was silly enough to ask, can we collect the eggs from the cockerels? And I said with a laugh, cockerels don't lay eggs, you wally." Are cockerels roosters? Is that like this guy, Mr. Fabio? You just said, "LOL, Peter." Yes, cockerels don't lay eggs for sure. Apollo, you so tired already, huh? You ready to relax? You want to have a nice relaxing day, buddy? Yeah? Is that so? Hi there, buddy boy. Are you hungry? You can't be hungry yet. We still have like over an hour till dinner. You can't be hungry yet. Oh, there they go. Watching them go, Leyla. Jen said noses are getting darker again. I don't think Layla's is getting too much darker, but Apollo is slowly, I think, coming back a little bit darker. Try to get close up for Leyla. Leyla, let me see that nose. Leyla girl, show me that nose. Ruth said, hi, Apollo and Leyla. Peter said, that's right, Stephen. A cockerel and a rooster is the same thing. Jen said, Apollo. Sherman is sad because I did not take him with me to the gas station. Oh no, Sherman got left behind for the mission. He was saying, come on, Mom, I can help you out. Come on, take me along. Time to boop the schnoop. Boop the schnoop of the popishkas. Ruth said, hi, Fabio. Peter said, I'd have dog sat for you for Sherman, BJ. Aw, that's nice, Peter. What's the longest you guys have ever let your pets home alone? BJ said, I have not been having him jump in the car until I know he has no more problems. That's probably a good idea. Better to be safe than sorry. Bruce said, yes, same thing. Peter, I would love to have a dog sitter. You as a dog sitter? Puppies. Jen said 20 minutes. Oh boy, we have some work to do on hitting 20 likes. Only 8 more minutes to do so, Leyla girl. There we go, we can see Layla's nose now. See, it's still pretty pale. Right, Leyla? Boop. Boop. She lifts up her paw when I go to boop or snoop. Has Sherman not been very well, BJ? Sherman had a problem with his leg for a little while. Left alone at home for 20 minutes. That's it? Oh my gosh. I've left Apollo and Leyla home for a lot longer than that. I think yesterday they were home alone for like, let's see, I left at 10:30 and I didn't get back till almost 3. So how long is that? 4 hours? About 4 hours. Thank goodness they were good puppies while I was gone. BJ said, Peter, he had leg weakness 3 weeks ago on one side. I changed his food and started adding B vitamins and stopped having him jump up and down for a few weeks. And now he's starting to become a healthy boy again. 3 likes away from 20, tap, tap, and double tap. Impossible with a weird mariner. He goes everywhere with me. Peter said, I feel bad for Sherman. BJ, I hope he's okay. I think he's doing better now though, Peter. Seems to be very happy, healthy, and doing zoomies now. He's definitely on the right trajectory. I feel like Apollo was just like scratching himself on the tree. He walked under the branch twice. And I could tell, I think he was digging it. Ooh, 1 like away from 20? Who's it gonna be? Double tap your phone, everybody. Whoever's the 20th like, let us know in the chat. We'll show you some love. I see live hearts coming through too. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. BJ said, 1 more like, please. Oh boy, did we do it? Did we do it? The hearts switched to smiley and party emojis. I think we did it. Can we get a Leyla loaf for 20 likes, Leyla? Aw, thank you, Leyla. BJ said, thank you, Jens. I did all the things you do for soft tissue injury in a dog. Jen said, yes. Angelo was number 20. Thank you so much, Angelo. Thanks for being there when we needed you, my friend. Shout out to Angelo. Like number 20 on the Double Dose stream. Angelo coming in clutch, and we have Ruth on the other Ruth account. 22 likes now. I think a few people liked trying to be number 20, but that's okay. We like all the likes. All the likes, right, Layla girl? Ruth said, hi, Angelo. Angelo said, woohoo! Let's go. Lucky number 20. BJ said, I assumed that he had a soft tissue injury from jumping and falling and sliding in the mud on his side in late April. 16 votes in the poll. Let's see what you guys have been saying for the question, did you train your dog yourself or use a dog trainer? 56% of you said myself, 25% of you said dog trainer, and 19% of you said my dog's not trained, LOL. Angelo said, hello, mods. Hello, BJ. Jen said, here we go. Tap, tap, and double tap. Thank you, Jen, for the white hearts and the crowns. Peter said, if I looked after Sherman for you, BJ, I'd do something fun with him. For instance, I could make him into a couchberry. You just said, Angelo, do you have a dog? I see TNP, Troz, and Pixie in the chat with all of the white hearts. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here today. What's new with you, Troz and Pixie? Anything? Anything to mention? BJ said, Peter Sherman would make you his friend forever. Forever, if you did that. Peter said, hi, Angelo. TNP said, I have to say with a dog trainer, as I can only learn the herding with a dog trainer. The only reason I'm asking that question is because I was talking in the first stream of the day, like Apollo and Leyla really aren't great with other dogs, or like if we want to do some public streaming and stuff, I think I might have to take them to a trainer. So don't feel sorry about that, TNP. I am in the same spot as you. Although I haven't even done it yet, so I got to get on that. Hope we're all feeling good today. I'm feeling better now. My back was in rough shape this morning, but it's felt a little bit better as time has gone on throughout the day. Angelo said, I had a Bichon Frise in 2010. He was my best friend, Cooper, and passed away in 2021 at the age of 18 years old. Wow. Angelo, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear your buddy passed away. I'm sure he was an amazing, amazing, amazing dog. And guess what? We actually had a dog named Cooper as well. So great minds think alike. A fantastic name for your buddy. Our Cooper also passed away last summer. BJ said, one trainer for doing basic online who is free is Robert Cabral. For obedience, he has a membership too, but most of his YouTubes have great basic tips. TNP said, hello, Jens, Ruth, BJ, and everybody. Hey, hey, y'all. What's up? Ruth said, aw, that's a great age for your Cooper. Bless his little heart. That is a nice long life. I'm sure it was an amazing one for him. 18. Peter said, I'm glad to hear that, BJ. Plus, how would you make Sherman into a couchberry if you did it? Tom Davis is another YouTube balance trainer that is free to watch. This is good info. This is what I need. This is what I need. All right, time for me to take a seat. My back is hurting from standing. You thirsty, Leyla? You thirsty? Luann said, I'm here, but we are on our way to Walmart. LOL. Luann, is it a weekly Walmart trip for you? You're like me. I mean, I don't go to Walmart, but I do my shopping trip every Monday usually. Every week. Same time, same place. I'm a very like scheduled person. Do you guys live your lives like that, where you do like the same things every day, every week, like very scheduled, organized, or you kind of just wing it? Like go by how the wind is flowing each day. Luann, have fun at Walmart. Hopefully we're live for some of it while you're shopping so you can so the trip is more enjoyable. I know it's a lot more fun when you're doing things like that and you're also entertained, so. TNP said, in 2 years, I'll be certified dog behaviorist trainer myself, so I'll come back on the poll question. Maybe we'll have to inquire for your help, TNP. BJ said, Peter Sherman is already kind of a couch berry. Enjoy, Luann. Luann said, daily? Daily? Oh my goodness. Kayla's in the chat. Hi, Kayla. Welcome, welcome. Fadili Amadi said, you. What's up, Fadili? We said, busy as always, Luann. If your dear Cooper was still alive today, Stephen, how would he react if he met me? So, unfortunately, Cooper was actually a grumpy goose with strangers. He was only a soft and sweet puppy around our family. He was actually a rescue dog, and I think he had a pretty rough life before we got him. So he had his guardrails up. BJ said, that is great, Troz. I was a human behaviorist, licensed and certified psychology for years and integrated that with how to read dog behavior. Jen said, we will have to contact you, Dimmy, in 2 years. Blake is in the chat saying, how are you? We are doing fantastic, Blake. I hope you're doing well as well. Good to see you, my friend. Luann said, I love to appear crazy in Walmart. It's good fun. Luann, appear crazy or actually be crazy? No, I'm just kidding. You know what's wild? Because Walmart is like such a big chain and it's like literally everywhere. There's actually no Walmarts near me. And when I say near me, I mean like within like 25 minutes, which is crazy because in my area, you can literally find like every single store. Everything is available to me like within like a 15-minute radius. It's a very like, you know, populated area and there's no Walmarts. It's crazy. I don't know why. No Walmarts, no Targets. Those are all like 20 minutes plus away. Strange. We have a lot of like mid-level grocery stores. We don't have those like mega, like we have ShopRite and like stuff like that. But we don't have those massive retail stores. BJ said, I have a master's degree and additional education and supervised a lot of clinicians. Dogs are easier than people. TNP said, always ready to help with the doggos, Jens. I'm going to remember you said that. We said, hey, BJ, you've had a really interesting life and careers. Yeah, BJ's done it all. It's weird, BJ. You went from like the physical, like the most physical career you could get in trying to achieve like a physical outlier in weightlifting to like the mental side of things. You kind of like did a complete 180, huh? But that, I feel like they're similar. They're both like the outliers, like the best, most specialized you could get in their respective places. It's just like one is like physical and one is mental. You just said, Ruth, by the time you get to my age, you have a lot of careers. I hope that's the case with me. I'd like to build a lot of great things throughout my life. Apollo, leave the chickens alone, buddy. Buddy boy. You just said, I like to have a balanced life. Plus, I learned that physical and mental are connected. They help each other. Oh my gosh, I agree with that so much. I always find the more physically fit I am, the more mentally fit I am. And I mean that by like the confidence I have, the way my brain is operating, like the level, the speed, the quickness, the zip, the confidence. It's just, it all goes hand in hand. Jen said, okay, peeps, I have to go for now. Tap, tap, and double tap. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the Apollo and Leyla Shorts channel too. Bye, everyone, with the triple white hearts, and the triple crowns. Thank you, Jens. It was wonderful having you in here while you could hang out. We're going to miss you, my friend, but we'll see you tomorrow. I am sure. Peter said, I'm proud to hear that BJ keeps up the good work. BJ said, bye, Jens. Take care of yourself now. Jen said, thanks, BJ. Ruth said, good night, Jens. Hope you get some sleep. That's a good point, Ruth. We need Jens to get some rest. Demi said, later, Jens. Mark Crow with the white hearts in the chat. BJ with the white hearts. I don't think so, Ruth, but we will try. Come on, Jens. We need a positive attitude to when it comes to sleeping. Maybe you're preventing yourself by being down on it. Let's try tonight. Let's think, I will get some sleep. And then maybe you will. Although I had a tough time falling asleep last night with my back. Oh my gosh, this is a great poll we've never asked before. How do you sleep? Like on your side? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the poll tomorrow. All right, everybody remind me when the stream starts tomorrow. The poll is gonna be, how do you sleep? On your stomach, on your back, or on your side? That is such a great poll question because everybody can answer it. But I usually sleep on my stomach or my sides, and last night I had to sleep flat on my back, and it was awkward. It was awkward for reals. I could not get used to it for a minute. BJ said, hey, Jens, try some tart cherry juice or tablets. They have a lot of melatonin. Peter said, bye, Jens. Thanks for coming over. Good night to ya. Jen said, okay, but I can't lie. I'm an open book and always honest. True. That's how I am too, Jen. So you're right. The truth will set you free. Luann said, or not at all. For those of us that hardly sleep, lol. Jens, that is the best way to be. I am that way too, even when I have to admit something embarrassing. Oh my gosh, Jacob Puffin is in the chat. What's up, Jacob? Thank you for joining us today, my friend. And I see that double white hearts from Jacob. Thank you, thank you. BJ said, hi, Jacob. Mick is joining us from Ireland. Hello, Mick. Welcome in here, my friend. Mick, I am part Irish myself, so we are long lost relatives, maybe. Isn't that how that works, Layla? Jen said, absolutely, BJ. Mark Crow with the double white hearts. Okay, now I'm off. All right, Jens, peace and love, my friend. See you later. See you later. Peter said, BJ, did you see the instructions I gave on making Sherman into a couch berry? Mick said, awesome. Mick, I've never been to Ireland, but maybe one day I'd love to be there. I would love to. What time is it in Ireland? It is 4:39 p.m. for us here in New Jersey, USA. Wonder what time it is in Ireland. Angela Gilly said, I like dogs too. Hello, Angela. If you guys are new and you're just discovering the Apollo and Leyla lives, hit that subscribe button. We love getting new people into the community. Mick said, hi, Peter. Hope you're well. Rich, 10:39 in Ireland. Is it so? 6 hours ahead then? So it's pretty late in Ireland. We should do a swap. It's my dream to go to America. Do you guys remember that show where like the husbands would swap wives or something? Maybe me and Mick have to swap lives. Mick is going to host the live streams for a week and I'm going to go live with his family. Or wherever he lives. Jacob said the poll about training the dogs is quite hard if you don't have a dog. Oh well, I've tried training my fish, but it's useless. Jacob, you can insert any animal of your choosing. We just happen to be mostly dog owners. But I have a great poll for tomorrow. So everybody has to tune back into tomorrow's part 1 stream at noon. It's going to be a good poll. Fish are generally useless. I think it's probably very, very tough to train a fish. Imagine if you could train a fish to like flip in the water. That'd be incredible. It said, 11:39, daylight savings. Mick said yes. Well, Mick, we're right near New York City, so if you were going to go on a vacation in the United States, you'd probably want to hang out where we're at. Is that a tick? Is that a tick? Leyla, come here. Oh no, this is one of those Japanese things that eats all of the garden stuff. They supposedly like, oh, I think he's in rough shape now that I plucked him off of Leyla. All right, I'll let him be. BJ said I am 8 hours behind Ireland. It would be like the movie The Holiday House Swap for a week. Do you live in Ireland in a place where a lot of tourists go, or are you more in like a residential, non-touristy spot? Angela said, I have a cat name. What's your cat name? BJ, you want me to smoosh it? I hate killing bugs when I'm outside because I feel like I'm in their territory. Inside, I have no problem, but outside, I get kind of like, I just feel like, I always think about the thing where people are like, you know, humans have no problem squashing. Oh my gosh, Leyla, you really want the ball. You're jumping on the wall. Where people are like, oh yeah, humans have no problem smooshing ants. Like, what if an alien came to Earth? They'd have no problem smooshing humans. That's always a thought in the back of my mind. Jacob said, yeah, I guess they look nice, but overall they are pointless floating things that can't blink or sleep. No need. Oh no. Jacob, fish are amazing. We definitely need fish. I love my seafood. Maybe to eat, actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jacob. Luann said, bugs. Blech. Mick said, most definitely my partner wants to do the Kevin McAllister movie scene with the pizza. BM is back in here. Hi, BM. Long time no chat. You are 30 minutes from the city Belfast. Cool. Very cool. Jacob said, Mick, are you into rugby? You have a cat named Jupert? That's a cute little name for your kitty cat. Hello, Mr. Jupert. What diet do the dogs eat? They just eat any dry food, and then we add some bone broth or some leftover meat from our dinners from time to time, but mostly just regular dog food, dry dog food. Luann said, Lordy, Lordy, kill it. It's a bug. I know, I'm an overthinker, aren't I? You just said I go around my cabbages at night and smoosh the green worms that crawl on the leaves because I don't use poison. BM said, hi, Ruth and Bumblebee. Aliens will have a warm welcome here on Earth, LOL. Who knows, Dimmy, they might already be here. Woo, Apollo. Are you a secret alien? Blink if you're an alien. Oh my gosh, he blinked. Mick said, no, Jacob, no such much rugby. I love Gaelic and football. What is Gaelic? I've never heard of that sport. And are you saying football is in American football or soccer? Tripe fish is supposed to be good for the bigger dogs, for the coats. Sometimes I eat salmon a lot, and sometimes I'll give them some of the salmon. They get egg yolks a lot too, because we have chickens here. So when I eat the eggs, I take out some of the yolks, and they get that. It's supposed to be good for their coats, I've heard. Jacob said, oh, okay, only saying that because Ireland's quite good at rugby. Very good team. Heard of Gaelic football, never played it though. Peter said, I have to go now as I'm about to sink into the plant. Good night, Steven. See you again on another live stream. See you later, Peter. Thanks for hanging out. Ah, Jupiter. Peter said, uh-oh, Apollo, the alien pup. I have 3 dogs. They're so cute. Very cool. What kind of pups do you got? Ruth said, uh-oh, Apollo is an alien. Oh boy, we're getting close to 30 likes here. Everybody double tap those phones if you haven't yet. Send the likes our way. Help us at 30. You subscribed already? Oh my gosh, thank you. I didn't even need to shout out the subscribe button. Thank you, Ginger Fan and everyone in the Someone Fishy. I'm going to have to shorten your name, but welcome to the community. You subscribed and liked. Shout out to you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have a black lab, a bulldog, and a pit bull. I'm always jealous of people kind of that have multiple different dog breeds, because I'm sure your dogs have like very different tendencies, personalities. I've only had German Shepherds my whole life. So I think when I'm older, I would like to have some other dog breeds. I want to have a Husky, I think. Husky, Bernese Mountain Dog. Northern Inuits look amazing. They basically look exactly like wolves. If you think German Shepherds look like wolves, you have to look up Northern Inuits. They are literally like a wolf. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, so many live hearts coming through, puppies. Wowza, thank you everybody. The Black Lab is mixed with a hound. Is it an English Bulldog? Sif said, I never knew German Shepherds came in this color. Yeah, they're a little bit rarer. They're a little bit rarer, but they're still cute, right? We've had both kinds. We've had like the black and brown, regular looking German Shepherd, and then we've had the white ones as well. Welcome, Sif. Bunch of hellos for Sif. Ginger fan said, me too. I love Husky. I want a Husky so bad. A Husky that has two different color eyes, like one brown and one like that white blue color. That is, I want that exact dog. They are so beautiful. What happened to your brown and black? Our boy Cooper passed away last summer. He was a good boy. He's on the channel if you want to give him a look-see. Well, he's actually not on this channel, I don't think, anymore. He's on our Shorts channel. R.I.P. Cooper. But Cooper was Cooper was 10 years old when he passed away. And so we had Cooper and Yella for like a long time. And then Yella passed away a few years ago now. And then Cooper was the dog that kind of showed Apollo and Leyla the way for a little while. And now we just got Apollo and Leyla. Mila CK said hello in the chat. Hi, Mila. B just said Huskies are pretty, but you need a high fence. Once they start running, they keep running and don't come back. Oh, they're runners. Well, we have this like 6-foot white fence all around, but I don't know about this one. The one by the parkway is like 5 foot and it's chain. Maybe a Husky could find its way through. So for our new folks in the chat, you can see Cooper on the custom emojis that Ruth just shared. He's the black and brown pup. Oh my gosh, my new favorite emoji is definitely the King Cooper with the Princess Leyla and Prince Apollo. That one's I love that one. Mila said, so cute. Thank you, Mila. Thank you, thank you. My dog, the Black Lab mix name is Loki with a little blue in the left eye, and the Bulldog name is Aurora, and the last dog is Sheila. Oh my gosh, I love those names so much. Loki, Aurora, and Sheila. I love those names. Great names, I love them. Oh my gosh, Leyla. You're gonna bite my hand one day. I think the longer I don't throw the ball, the more and more Leyla's like, give me that ball, sir. I am tired of waiting. Mila said, hi, Ruth. Are they brother and sister? They are. So they are from the same litter. We live in New Jersey, so we drove over to Connecticut to scoop our popishkas up about 2 hours away. They're 2 years old, but they're going to be 3 at the end of July. Yeah, they are brother and sister. Oh my gosh, Ginger fan, you have a lot of pets. And 2 birds and 1 cat? Can your birds speak? I saw those live hearts popping through, by the way. Thank you for who's ever sending those. Love seeing those pop up on the screen. The live hearts. The YouTube of Cooper that Stephen Mom likes is at the link that BJ just shared in the chat. So if you guys want to check it out, you can click on that link. Hey, don't dig up the dirt. What are you sniffing? Why are you digging it up? Hey, Johnny Holt's back in the chat. Leyla said, give me that ball or I'll chase the chickens, LOL. She definitely did. She gets super antsy when she's like, why are you not throwing the ball, Mr. Steven? She just said, yay, they curse a lot. You just said, LOL, Johnny. If you haven't double tapped your phone yet, we are 1 like away from hitting 30. Who's gonna be the 30th like? Double tap your screens and help us hit that 30 mark. Mila said, sorry, I'm French. Do you speak French? I do not, unfortunately. All I know is oui, oui. Bonjour. That's the capacity of my French. Sorry. Jacob said, bonjour, Mila. Johnny said, hi, everyone. They're talking a lot right now. What do they say? So I've never had a bird as a pet, but my dad, when he grew up, he had a bird, or like his mom, it was really his mom's bird. And the parrot learned to say, Stevie, get up. Because she would always, I guess, wake him up that way for school or whatever when he was growing up. So this bird would say, Stevie, get up. Stevie, get up. Isn't that crazy? I find that very weird that birds can do that. Demi said, comment, Kava. Mila said, salute, Jacob. I know J. Maple Sif. Salute tout le monde. Si. Oh, wait, no, that's Spanish. Johnny said, my brother raised his birds for the pet shop and he also has a talking parrot in the living room. Jacob said, yeah, I'm lost. Oh my goodness, did we hit 30 likes, Apollo? I think we did. Shout out the A&L fam for liking it up for Apollo and Leyla. So I don't know if I've showed the chickens while we've had some new people in here, but we have our chickens in the yard right now, roaming, that our pups are best friends with. Sif said, what about a third dog? There was rumors recently we might get a third dog, but they kind of fizzled out. I don't think it's happening. So just 2 for now. Je suis un garçon. Johnny said, and, oh, retracted. I wasn't quick enough. Freddie is saying good boy and the other bird is green. Is quiet right now. That's funny. He's saying good boy. Jacob said, I have no idea what that means. How'd you type it then? Did you Google Translate something? Johnny said, what is crazy about? He has 4 Maine Coon cats, but they never go to the bird room. Oh my gosh, I would get nervous having birds and cats too close together. I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. But I guess we have our chickies and our puppies close together, so as long as animals get used to one another, maybe it's not so bad. Lovely French accent, Stephen. I'm trying here. I'm trying. You said I am a boy, Jacob? Oh yeah, that was it. Pros and cons of having shepherds? Pros, you get a best friend for life. If you're someone who's scared to live alone, you get a little defense maybe. You don't need an alarm system. You get to play outside. You'll never get bored. Very, 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 very smart. Cons, it's tough to travel. You need to give them a lot of exercise. They shed a ton, Leyla girl. Overall, A+ though. I would highly recommend. Then we said, okay, time for me to go to sleep as well. Always fun chilling here. Catch you all on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on the next live. I appreciate you. Have a good night's sleep. BJ said, tout le monde means great to everyone. Greeting to everyone. Good night, Troz and Pixie. Mila said, don't worry, little English. Milo, you know what's interesting? A lot of people come in the streams to learn English. Isn't that wild? It's like a second benefit of us having people viewing all around the world. Jacob Puffin dabbed in the chat, so I had to dab myself. Ruth said, bye, TNP, have a good night. And also, you gotta remember, pets are a liability, so train them well. Sif said, I forgot about the shedding. Sif, we have some amazing live stream moments of brushing Apollo and Leyla. It becomes a pretty big snowstorm pretty quickly. You just said cons with shepherds is that they are not couch potatoes and needs lots of energy. Jacob said sorry, playing with the emojis. Luann said never breed a shepherd with a husky. The 3 I've met all had a screw loose. Luann, are you in Walmart now? A shepherd and a husky. That's like is that like a 4 Loko, Luann? Too much fun? Ginger fan said I have to find a charger real quick. Oh no, low battery. Mila said I don't know, sorry. It's okay. You just said people come to learn English and we learn some other languages too. The best English you have to say is toodle pip, old bean, lovely stuff. That is indeed old chap, proper posh. What the heck did I just say? Ginger fan said LOL. Luann said yes I am. That's like when a tornado meets a volcano. All I knew was I love you too much to walk away now. I get that Eminem reference. BJ just said, Luann, that is true. They have high anxiety and often have leash reactivity and are hyper. Have you fed them fish? I mean, not like directly like fed them a full fish, but I eat salmon a lot and I'll throw some of the extra bits and pieces in their food from time to time. Oh no, what's wrong with YouTube, GT? YouTube is amazing. Beach said, that is true, Luann. Hyper is a nice word for it. Luann, would you prefer psychotic? Rich is saying, OMG. Leyla really, really wants that ball today. I know she's all up in my biz, right, Rich? I'm not throwing it a lot, so I think she's really getting, like, annoyed. Ow, my back. Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. That wasn't good. I never seen her all up on you like that. I know. She's really up in the biz today. So shepherds aren't for lazy people? Oh, no, no. You have to really exercise them. Otherwise, they get crazy. Who said, what's YouTube done now? Johnny said, what's everyone having for dinner tonight? Interesting question. I feel like a lot of people have probably already eaten dinner. We get a lot of people tuning in from Europe, so maybe some people have already had their supper. What are you having, Johnny? What's on the menu? Luann said, yes. Aw, Mila said, I adore you. Probably talking about Apollo and Leyla. Thank you, Mila. It says that I have to make shorts to get 50 subscribers, but like I already have way more than 50. That one unemployed friend on the weekday, shout out one in the chat. Oh man, I've got GCSE mocks next week. I'm not looking forward to it. What is that, Jacob? I don't know what that is. Is that like a final test or something? GCSE mocks? Most shepherds are not for lazy people. Some showline Velcro shepherds can be more mellow, but you need to see them and start from a pup. Rich said, I gotta get me one of these memberships to the channel. Oh my goodness, thank you, Rich. I would surely appreciate that. Rich, maybe next time we're in person, I can make it easy for you. I'll show you how to do it. Because it's honestly a little bit more difficult than... Although I went on my mom's computer and there is a join button on our homepage that I never saw before. So maybe our page updated or something that made it easier. But like whether you're checking on a phone, a tablet, a computer, it's like it's all different on different devices. So I don't know. Ruth said, I'm off to bed as soon as the live is finished. We are your lullaby, Ruth. We're boring you to sleep. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Ruth, for staying up with us. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Johnny said, I'm having a nice salad with a small piece of steak. Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful dinner. Healthy and delicious. That's good, Johnny. BJ said, buy a membership, Rich, for your buddy and the pups. Rich said, indeed. Does anyone know how to fix this? GT, I think it sometimes takes YouTube just a little bit longer than you'd like to update the analytics that they have for your channel on the back end. So maybe it's just taking time for them to like register everything. GSCs are end of the whole school tests that go on your CV and stuff. Kind of a big deal, sadly. Well, Jacob, I wish you much, much, much luck on those. I know you're gonna do amazing. I have faith in you. You will let us know how you do when your score is correct. I am curious. BJ said the join button works for memberships. Once you have a membership, you can even upgrade and pay more to support. Just an option. Oh my gosh, how do I say what Mila just sent? Shout out BJ for sharing all the knowledge. What the heck is that word? Knobtent. That's a hard word. I have no idea what that is. Ruth said it's all a mystery to me, GT. Steven, does your channel have a Discord chat room? We do not, Johnny, yet, but I was beginning to work on one a little while ago, and I kind of got stopped. But if it's something everybody would want, I would be more than happy to continue making it and finalizing it and then getting it fully set up. Are you a breeder? I am not. We got our dogs from a breeder in Connecticut. Jacob said, yes, of course. Thanks for the good luck. Hopefully it'll go well. I have faith, Jacob. It'll go well. GT said I had my English language exams, which was tough last week. Jacob said, hang on, Mila, while I Google Translate. Thanks for the nice comment. Ruth Marcro sent out white heart emojis in the chat. Jacob said I'm so cooked. No, you're good. You're good. You're gonna do great. I don't miss the days when I had to be tested and cramming, studying for testing. Ruth said, you'll get through it okay, Jacob. Thumbs up. Mila said, I'm French. Sorry, Jacob. English is hard. How did they clean up go earlier with the two dogs from being in the rain? Johnny, it honestly wasn't too bad. I was pretty pleased. I just got 2 towels and I just scrubbed them both down. And it was pretty good. Pretty easy one today. Lorraine's in the chat with the double white hearts. Hi, Lorraine. GT said, not if you know what you're doing. So my style for studying is like I would start studying for a test, any normal test, like 3 days ahead. And I would read it over the first day. Then I would start like saying it out loud while reading it, really getting it the second day. And then by the third day, I would like make all these like word memorization things where like I would remember stuff in my head and just like attach everything to like another meeting. I don't know if anybody else does that. I guess it only works for like certain subjects too and stuff. But I would make these like word sentences where like every word would have like a correlation to like what I was trying to remember. And that was like a hack for me on remembering stuff. Jacob said, thanks guys. Lorraine saying, hi everyone. GT said, nice to see you here. 30 total votes now on the poll. Rich, are you in East Newark today? I feel like or what is it? That's what it is, right? East Newark? I feel like we don't normally catch you on the double doses, so it must be a grind day, a late grind day. Oh my goodness, Kimchi is back. Hi, Alicia. Oh no, Kimchi is going to the vet tomorrow. Can I ask everyone to cross their fingers? Hopefully nothing horrible. Oh my goodness, we are all thinking and praying for Kimchi. Jacob's fingers are crossed in the chat. I'm wishing you the best, Alicia. I hope it's nothing major as well. Alicia, we will be waiting for a doctor's report for Kimchi. Alicia said, please do. Prayers for Kimchi. BJ said, I am praying for Kimchi. A lot of hearts are coming through right now. Live hearts. I'm sure they're all for Kimchi. GT, you're editing your next video right now? Amazing. Ruth said, oh, bless him. The best of luck at the vets. Love to the little boy. All of the Kimchi emojis. BJ said, nice GT. I look forward to seeing your next video. Jacob Puffin with the okay emoji. Johnny Holt said, did they have their ice cream today? Johnny, we haven't gotten them another batch of ice cream yet. They are all out. I'll have to ask my mom where she... Excuse me, Apollo. I'm talking to Johnny Holt, please. Where she got that ice cream at. I have never seen dog ice cream before. I think she got it from the Amazon Fresh store. They opened up a big new Amazon grocery store near me. They have like everything. Luann said Steven ate them all. Yeah, I was secretly loving it, and that night I ate the rest of them. Jacob's out of here. Oh, Light is in the chat. Hi, Light. Oh no, I think Jacob was saying bye to GT. See you later, GT. You just found a charger now, Ginger fan? Oh my gosh, that was a long search. Oh my gosh, my back hurts when I stand up. Oh my goodness. It's tight. I need to do some stretching. We said, bye GT, have a good night. All right, everybody, we are about to begin wrapping it up here. We had an amazing double dose today. I feel like we made a lot of new friends. I hope to see some of you guys back on future streams. Shout out everybody that was in the chat today. If it was your first time or your 100th time, whether you're watching in your bed, on your couch, or in the Walmart. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Prayers for Kimchi. Thank you, everyone. Just keep up the positive vibe. It's 4 appointments, so I'm trying to see part 1. We are wishing nothing but positive vibes and blessings for Kimchi, Alicia. Jacob said, oh yeah, I accidentally ate a whole tub of dog ice cream. Doesn't taste too bad. No, Jacob. You could see I made a short of it on our channel. You could see it very quickly. It doesn't. This one didn't taste great. It was not that good. Light said, thanks for streaming. You are very welcome. Lorraine sent the white hearts. Luann said, woohoo. Ginger fan said, okay. Staying to the end. Luann sent the white hearts. Ginger fan said, bye. Mark Crow sent the white hearts. Johnny said, take care, everyone. Thanks for the chat, Steven. Bye, Apollo and Leyla, girl. See you later, Johnny. Enjoy your dinner. I'm jealous. I need an invite to Johnny's dinner table. He's got a wonderful, wonderful meal planned. Mark Crow and Ruth and Alicia and Luann's with a more white heart parade as we wrap it up here. Jacob said, oh, I've rewatched the Bee Attack short like 500 times. So funny. Thank you, Jacob. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I really like the way that short came out, so thanks for watching it over and over. That helps our channel out too. So I'm happy you like it. BJ said, Jacob, it is funny. Hearts from Jens, from Ruth. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you back here live tomorrow at noon. And another day of double dose live streams begin tomorrow. Bye, Jacob. Bye, Alicia. Bye, Johnny. Bye, BJ. Bye, Ruth. Bye, everyone. Bye, A&L fam. Peace and love. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.